Okay, we're just doing a sound check, testing 1, 2, 3. So those of you that are watching at home, who we've got to confirm that the sound is reaching.
We are good to go.
We are good to go, I'm told. Okay, so in 2 minutes' time we'll be making a start. We're just going to pause or mute the microphone again, and at 6:30 we'll be joining you to get underway with this evening's session. Well, a very good evening to you all, ladies and gentlemen. 6:30 by our timing, so we bid you a very warm welcome as we come to you live in your homes from our home here at our Harcourts Takapuna auction rooms on the North Shore. My name is Andrew North, one of 3 auctioneers that we have in operation this evening. I'm joined at the podium by Mr. Sam Wormsley, also Mr. Shane Cortez, and we'll be taking you through our 10 offerings here this evening. Certainly we wish you all the very, very best. If you are sitting on the couches at the moment, maybe just look down the side, see if you can find some small change. Invariably and often a little bit of extra change is required to change one's life for the better moving forward. So with regards to our 10 offerings, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take you through the rules of engagement only once, and then each auctioneer will go through any specific details in terms of each particular offering. So ladies and gentlemen, in all regards, we've been given reserve prices, and we sell to whoever is the highest bidder in excess of those reserve prices, whose bid we choose to accept. The auctioneers will nominate the incremental sums at which we move forward. If you don't like our suggestion, please let your assigned telephone bidder know what you'd like to bid, and they will yell it out at us. We do, of course, though, have the right to refuse any bid that we deem not in our seller's best interest. Really important to note, you place your bids this evening on a cash, unconditional basis with all of your homework, due diligence completed ahead of this evening. We've got everyone on the telephone bidding this evening, so ladies and gentlemen, no one in the room. And if you are watching this right now and you're wanting to participate on our first offering, please call the listing agent straight away, and we'll make sure that you are part of this evening's fun. Now, in all cases, our owners have given the auctioneers instructions to bid on their behalf if required. That is their right to engage in what we refer to as vendor bidding. If you hear the auctioneer say we're placing a vendor bid, it's usually because you're not bidding. It's always because we're below the reserve price. If you don't want us to do it, just bid yourself. We are really happy working with you in that regard. If we have a disputed bid, we're going to take the first bid that we see, so bid nice and quickly. We will make sure you know if you are holding the bid. Our sellers do have the right to withdraw the properties from sale at any stage without disclosing their reserve prices. So really important in this environment is if you want to leave as the new owner, when the auctioneer pauses, if at any stage you are the highest bidder, please make sure that happens. Our successful purchases, there can only be one per property. You'll be found when the hammer comes down like so. At that point we say congratulations. Usually we'd give you a small but appropriate applause, so you're just going to have to do that to yourself in your head. Do that with your family and you can celebrate accordingly. Now, in terms of your bidding, you've all signed documentations which does give the auctioneers authority to sign the auction documents on your behalf, which will of course evidence the sale. And when we sign that, you are agreeing to pay the deposit, which is 10%, unless you've arranged something different with our sellers prior to the auction commencing. So by those are the rules under which we operate. There has been an additional settlement clause placed in every single agreement. We accept your bids on the understanding that you recognise that, and it just states that the parties agree that in the event settlement is unable to take place on the date on your contract 2020 due to New Zealand still being at COVID-19 level 4 or level 3, the parties agree that settlement is hereby deferred to the 10th working day after the government reduces the COVID-19 level to level 2 or below, or such other date as may be mutually agreed. For the sake of clarity, neither party shall have any claim against the other in relation to this deferral. So buyers, good luck to you this evening. The first offering, lot number 1, is going to be conducted slightly different to those rules. The reason for that, our lead agent, Rowan Renouf, has brought to our owners an offer that they've deemed at an acceptable level. In a few short moments, I will announce the level of that offer, and then right from word go, the property is on the market. We sell to whoever is the highest bidder. I will not be placing any vendor bids. As I said, effectively the starting offer is the reserve price. The property itself, more commonly referred to as number 5D Sinclair Street in Devonport. It is more formally described as Unit D, an accessory Unit 2, and having a half share in accessory Unit 9 and a half share in accessory Unit 10 on depositor plan 169369. By your bidding, you are acknowledging you've received a copy of our Form 18 pre-contract disclosure statement, and settlement date sits and lands on the 8th of October 2020 unless you've arranged a different date again with Rowan and our owners. Built, ladies and gentlemen, in the 1970s, same era as myself to be fair, although you'd rather put your money into this one. Again, we offer that perfect partnership of position and potential. There is a slight 10-second delay, I understand, at home, so we'll give you lots of time to make sure that we receive your bids. And certainly if you're looking for the X factor, this is exactly what you should be buying. We don't come across this type of offering in Cheltenham and Devonport that often. It's a lock up and leave, and of course what that means is you've got more time to enjoy Devonport. The beach is just down the road, the community, all of these neat things we include at no extra cost whatsoever. The safety of the cul-de-sac, if you like having sun in your life, that northern aspect and orientation, that's just going to enhance your life moving forward. So buyers, good luck to you all. The starting offer, maybe the finishing one, maybe the starting one. You won't find it offensive in the slightest, but at $1.1 million, my instructions are we sell the property. At $1.1 million, this is $1,125,000. 25 bid and offered now, and we're on the market. We are selling it away at $1,125,000. 1150 the bid now. At $1,150,000, 3 now in the race, my starter and 2 others. At $1,150,000, I'm selling it away. You started the 25s, Maria. Do we respond accordingly? I'll take a 10. I'm in a good mood tonight. At $1,150,000. 60, taking the 10 invitation at 1160. Do you go in 10s in? 70 we do. It's too good to let go for 10, I would have thought it. 80 and she agrees at $1,180,000 the bid now. We sell it away at 1180. 90 it is now, straight to 1.2. It looks neater on the contract, easier for us to work out the deposit as well. At 1190, I ship 1.2. No, we don't. At $1.2 million there, they come back. Good real estate. $1.2 million. What have you got, Rowan, for the 1,210? Nothing for the underbidders. At $1,210,000, tightly held precinct. 20 it is now. They agree at $1,220,000. Do we say 30?
10 more.
30 we do. At $1,230,000 the bid now. Again, 40 and back they come at 1240. They will stop eventually. You just need to bid to find out when. At 1240. 1250, good bid at 1250.
60.
1260. At 1,260,000, Ian, just say to them it's not your fault they've got such good taste and somebody else likes it as well. At 1,260,000, I'll take a 5 to go. 1,260 at the rear. You started things, Rowan. Would you like to finish things? I need your instructions if you'd like to do so. Otherwise, at $1,260,000, I am selling the property away. I'll take even a wee
1,265.
or 265. Good to have you back. At $1,265,000. Are we in 5s or 10s, Robin?
70.
70. Another 5. They shorten their stride. That's good news for your bidder, Rowan, at 1,270,000. We sell it away. First time at 1,270,000.
1.275.
275 at 1,275. Back we go with my starting bidder. Selling it away. 1,275,000. First time. Second time.
We're thinking, just one moment, please.
Just need those thoughts to transfer into cash, as I call it, for the third and final call. At 1,275, I sell it away. It's going. Do you go 2.5, Robert? Need to know. Called it 3 times at 1,276,000. 276. I'll take the 1. It's more than I had before. I've moved forward in 1s now at 1,276,000. And Rowan, I sense you've got them on the ropes. Are we 77 or straight to 80? Stay with me, just getting to know you, and I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the journey. At 1,276,000, I sell now. Bids against my starter. First time, you don't miss it for 1. Second time. Third time, and I sell it away at 1,276,000. We got it, Rowan?
You're going to go? One more? 277.
277. 277. We are down to that small change I was talking about down the side of the couch. At 1,277,000, the bid is against you. Everyone's slowing down, suggesting to me potentially out, and it might be just one more that gets you over the line. At 1,277,000, the game of tennis continues. The ball's not in your court, Robin. I sell it on the left, against the right. First time. Second time. 278. But again, it was slow.
You're out.
At 278. Out of breath. Certainly not out of money, I wouldn't have thought, and wouldn't be out of passion for living in Devonport.
1.28.
128. Good play. Give me the 2 at $1,280,000. All about strategy, psychology at this stage of the game at 1,280,000. And do you give me another 1? We sell it away. Again. First time. Second time. Third time calling it away at $1,280,000. They signal they're done. I've had your best. I sell it at $1,280,000. It is going. Sold. Congratulations. Well bid, well bought at $1,280,000. Calmly done. So we're just going to put the show on mute as we have a change around the room. We'll be back with offering number 2 in just a moment's time. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We move on to offering number 2 on your catalogue. That's where you need to be if you want to be part of our next offering, which is an absolute cracker if you do want to do so. I work alongside Claire Kerr-Lewis from our Harcourts Milford office, and of course she's been delighted selling just down the road in the seaside suburb of Milford, the superb offering at number 2 bar 13 Muritai Road. The property itself more formally described as being Unit B and Accessory Unit 2 on deposit plan 86750. Friday the 4th of December 2020. That's the settlement date. So lots and lots of time to save up a bit of extra cash if you need to spend it with me this evening. And certainly in this location, I'd recommend that you do. By part of your bidding, you are acknowledging you received the Form 18 pre-contract disclosure statement. And again, ladies and gentlemen, we accept your express bids on that particular basis. We're looking at trying to set a new street record, possibly for the wrong reasons, because I reckon this could be the cheapest property ever to sell in this particular location. You're surrounded by multi-million dollar neighbours, and of course it is all about location, 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 or as the residents often refer to it as vacation, vacation, vacation. You're just down the road from the beach. So you buy a home, you buy a batch, and of course, ladies and gentlemen, if you're a busy person, we sell you a whole lot of time with the minimalistic living that the offering does indeed offer to you. We've had some refurbishment going on. It's a great investment if you wanted to go down this particular path. If it was me buying it, I'd buy it, then I'd go knock on the neighbours and see if I can secure the whole plot. But hey, that's just me speaking. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, if, as I said, you're looking to an entry-level opportunity in this location, you have come absolutely to the right place. So buyers, good luck to you all. Bidding is in your hands right now. Opening bidder offer. Whose name do we put next on the title? What are we saying, Aaron?
1,005,800.
1,005,800. At 1,625,000 for those at home. At 1,625,000 or 1,005,800. I'll let you away with that once. At 1,625,000. Who puts, I don't know, 50 on top to keep the numbers interesting tonight? At 1,625,000, my starting bid now. Who goes next? Just give the room time to enjoy. Slight delay. Never been called quick in my life.
1,690.
1,690. They improved their own offer at $1,690,000. Nice play, keeping things moving along. Everyone waiting at the moment at 1,690,000. Do we go? What are we saying? 175 maybe? 1.7, a little less than I was asking for. 1.7 and 35. We've got a whole lot of strategies going on today. At 1,735,000. 1.7 and 35. Do you give me another 35 to go? Take me to 70 now. 1.745. Okay, hard to pick the strategy today.
60.
1.760. They offer me up 15 now. 1,760,000 at the rear of the room. Maybe straight to 1.8. That would be great, and I'll tell you when you're overpaying. Hard to get in this location for these sorts of numbers. At 1,760, first time calling it away now. 1,770,
80.
780, $1,780,000. We'll do it grain of sand by grain of sand. At 1,780. First time calling it away at 1,780.
Did you want that?
Second time. Going in tens, not less at the stage.
1,785.
Going in tens at the stage. See if you can find another friendly 5. I've already turned down a 5.
So 1,790. Will you go to 1,790? No, only 85.
I've already turned down 85, so I'll take their one before yours. That would only be fair.
88.
788. Okay, more than I had. 178. $1.8 million, giving me 12 now. At $1.8 million, back in front, my starter goes. $1.8 million there. Do we go in tens or more? First time, I call it away at $1.8 million. Second time, at $1.8 million. Third time, calling it away at $1.8 million. Take a deep breath, smile and bid.
5 on top.
At 805, 1805.
So that's
What are we saying with our starter now? Maybe 185. Go there with strength.
Yep.
185.
No. Good try. 1810.
1810 at $1,810,000 there. Liked my number, preferred it, but I work with you.
1.815.
118 is the bid now. First time.
You want to go another 5 on top?
Second time. Waiting. Oh, waiting. Okay, excellent. Great strategy. At $1,810,000 there. We've got people waiting over here. I place a bid against you at 20 now. We'll just keep things rolling along. At $1,820,000, I'm below my selling instructions. I'll be nice and clear about that. At 1,820. Anyone like to come back now at 1,830, otherwise at 1,820. I'm calling it away 3 times. First time, second time, third time calling it away at 1,820. If you go to 1,830,
1.62 if you give me a 5. 1.830.
1,830, good bid at 1,830,000 to go now. 1,830, back in front they go. 1,830, clear. Any instructions still working in tens now. 1,830, do we go to 40? Happy for you to do it. Equally so, if you don't want to do it, I'm happy to do it for the seller. Again, they're waiting as well at 840 for the seller now. Vendor bid at 1,840, and at 185, I chase down now. First time, calling it away at 184 for the seller.
Will you go 1.850?
Second time,
We're below selling instructions, so we're not on the market.
third time, calling it away.
1.855.
$1,855,000. That's a nice play at 1,855, and I like what you're doing. At $1,855,000, mixing it up at 1,855. $1,855,000 there. Who takes me down? That maybe puts another 15 on top and takes me to 1,180. At 55, we've got now. First time. Second time, third, will I respond with a 15 as well on behalf of the seller? $1,880,000 here. Do you want to give me another 15 and take me to 1,895? Vendor bid now, 1,880,000. First time.
To the 1.880. Can I suggest we take it as the 1?
Second time.
Is that sorry? Can I suggest you take his 1.880 and negotiate with him out of the room?
Third time, calling it away. I reckon you should go to 1.9 and I'll take it to the owners.
Okay. Okay, so you don't want it to come out to the floor, or you do? Okay, you've got a plan? But you can... You can...
Well, $1,880,000 there. Conversations going on. I'm just going to have a wee pause, have an offline conversation. We've got a slight connection today with our highest bidder, our last bidder. So I'll be back with you just a moment's time. Hold fast. Thank
We'll
you.
do 1,000 on top.
Okay,
Have a
got it.
conversation with you.
Beautiful.
Okay, great. I'm just passing you over to
Hey, thanks. If you are still watching at home, thank you very much for your patience. We're not far away with this one. We should have an update for you very, very shortly. Thank you.
All right, look, ladies and gentlemen, just an update on lot number 2, where discussions are still continuing with an improvement in our offer to $1,885,000. I've been kicked out of the negotiations, said I was of no further use, so we're going to let those conversations continue, and we will update you throughout the evening as those negotiations unfold. But we're not too far away, so just stay with us. And if you've got any late interest in that particular property, lot number 2, get in touch with Claire Kerr-Lewis really quickly. So lot number 3, ladies and gentlemen, I work alongside Beck, and good to have you. I'm not even going to have a go at saying your surname, so we'll just call you Beck. But certainly, ladies and gentlemen, I know Beck has enjoyed getting to know all of you over the last 3 or 4 weeks in relation to our third offering at 242A Forest Hill Road in Forest Hill. If you are looking for a really simple entry-level opportunity into this location, we can help in spades. The property, it's more formally described as being an estate in freehold, 426 square metres of land. There you see the stylish kitchen, very comfortable looking kitchen on the photos behind me. And if you're looking for something sleek, stylish, sophisticated, again, we're here to help. Settlement date is the 14th of September 2020, unless you've arranged a different date with Beck and his team prior to the auction being commenced and started. Entry level, ladies and gentlemen, and we celebrate that entry level opportunity. If you need great schools in your life, well, well. We've got those double Westlake zoning. My parents said to me, Andrew, you're likely to be a pretty ordinary parent. Make sure you buy in a good location where you've got that assistance, that added assistance from a good schooling and educational facility down the road. We offer all of that, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't have children, don't worry, you can still bid. But of course, just understand that those great schools, they do continue to protect the underlying value of the asset. Again, in this busy location, in this busy city, we sell the added convenience of close to motorways, amenities, just simplifying your life really moving forward. So buyers, I stop talking, well, I hand it over to you. Money talks best, and would somebody like to start the talking with an opening bid or offer? Nobody wants to start? We've got bidders in the room. I'll start the bidding away then at $1 million on behalf of the seller. That is a vendor bid at $1 million. There may be 50s to move me forward as I invite somebody to participate at $1,050,000 or more. Don't let me limit you with my suggestions. You can go bigger, bolder, stronger, no issues there. $1 million, then I chase it down now and count it down 3 times. First time.
So you bid what? He's calling for 50.
Second time. Third time the call now. I'll go to $1,050,000 for my seller. We're not selling at these numbers, so while you stall, I call and take you a little closer to where you need to be. I still take 50s and $1.1 million. This is freehold land, Forest Hill location. $1,075,000. $1,075,000 live bid. They give me 25. I was asking for 50s, but whilst it was less than I wanted, it's more than I had at $1,075,000. They're in the front now at $1,075,000. Then I place a vendor bid against them. I respond accordingly with their 25 bid and offered, and I challenge them again and place a bid at $1.1 million. At $1.1 million there, happy to keep working in 25s, but at 1.1 my owner's really clear to me, Andrew. We're happy to open it up to the conditional market. 1,125. Thank you. Welcome back. Yes, 1,125. On the nod now. One in the moment. You and me at the moment. You are my official favourite and best friend at 1,125. First time, I call it away at 1,125. Second, third time. Again, I can't sell at 1,125. I know you know the drill. I bid against you at 115. 1,150,000. Maybe we go straight to $1.2 million. But at 115 for the seller.
You're actually breaking up a little bit, guys. We need to just give me.
First time. Second time.
Do you want to take a bit of 115?
Third time, I call it away at 1,150 for the seller.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
So everyone needs to stand on one leg and find better cell phone coverage. The cell phone coverage in Forest Hill, very, very good.
You don't want to go
Won't have an issue with that in the future.
If you take this bit of 115, then you'll take that to the window.
I'll take a wee 10 on top at 116 to put you back in front. Then at 1,150,000.
Clear instructions from you guys. What are you telling me?
First.
You're not going to take that. Okay. So you're holding your bid at 1,125.
Second, not going beyond 1,125. Well, I'm at 115 for the seller. I will have a quick conversation with my seller. Pretty sure I know what the answer is going to be, but I'll check in just in case. I'm at 1,150 for the seller. Your last bid, 1,125. We'll have a quick conversation, quick check-in, and we'll move on with our next offering with you, Sam. And I'll just check on our previous 2 offerings and back with an update very soon. We are muting and realigning, resorting, resanitizing the room. One moment, please.
Hello and welcome. Sam Williams is my name. I'm pleased to be at the podium. We're just giving Andrew a breather, a little break. While he does that, I'm going to move on to lot number 4. I'll take you through the contract which I've got in front of you, and then of course we'll be looking for your competitive bidding. It is 75/17 Georgia Terrace in Albany. It's a stratum and freehold, so you acknowledge receipt of the Form 18 pre-contract disclosure statement. I have no doubt the two agents have made readily available for you, and working alongside today, Esther He and Lizzie Nair, and together they've been the owners, ambassadors, marketing aficionados. They'll provide to you the documentation I do read from today. The settlement date is Thursday the 3rd of September 2020, unless you've arranged something differently. And this is an incredible home, a 3-bedroom home, a great lock and leave in the heart of Albany. It's a great community feel that you can enjoy. We've got, as I said, the 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, yes, the internal access garaging included. It's just fantastic. And what's really special about this one, it sets this one apart from the rest, is the fantastic back garden. That back garden, that huge section opening out, bringing the indoors out and the indoors in rather, and the outdoors in. A fantastic property. We've got, buying into this complex, you get the benefits of having that fantastic in-ground swimming pool, a large gymnasium also included. And if you're anything like me, you don't have to necessarily use the gymnasium, but with this one you can at least say that you do in fact own one. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a great prize, great opportunity to get into a fantastic bedroom. This 3-bedroom lock and leave, but feels a lot more than that. It feels like a real home, is seriously up for sale. With that, I look for an opening bid, an opening offer, $600,000 straight away at 600, fantastic precision bidding at $600,000. Where to from here? I look for a $25,000 increment on top. Someone take me to 625, or at 600,000 with my starter. 3 simple times I call. First time at 6, twice at $600,000. Looking for a $25,000 bidder and buyer. Third, final time at 600,000. Well, very good. Vendor bid with me at 6 1/4, at 625. Owners more than happy to remain the owners at 625,000. But I welcome you back to 650 now if you like. What do we say over on the phone? Like to have a go? We'll need to bid if you want to buy. At 625, I look for another 25 to go, taking to 6 1/2. At 625, the money.
6:30.
First time. 630, okay, at 630, puts you closer to the front door than anyone else at this stage at 630. I'll take a 5 on top of 635, or at 630, 3 simple times once again. First time at 630, twice the money at 630,000. Like to have a go over here on the phone. Third, final time at $630,000. Well, if I see no better bid or offer, still got some movement to make, but I'm going to pause the auction. I'm going to have a conversation with my highest bidder on the other end of the line at $630,000. Any further bid, any further offer? At 630, I pause, I talk here in 3. Bid quickly if you're going to. I take a 5 to 635, twice the money at 630. Third, final time at $630,000. A quick pause, I take a conversation with my highest bidder. We'll pause the auction from here. Back shortly with an update. Thanks.
All right, look, ladies and gentlemen, I am back in the famous words of Sam Walmsley, in case you hadn't worked that out. And we are just going slightly back in time to offering lot number 2 bar 13 Muritai Road in Milford. We've had changed constructions in terms that we sell the property. So $1,885,000. Property is on the market. Claire, does your buyer want to have a late go? Otherwise, I sell it away at $1,885,000. As I said, I reckon we're setting a new street record for the wrong reason. Lowest sale price ever in this particular street because it's a superb location. At $1,885,000, I call it away 3 times.
Calling it 3 times. One
First.
private, that's with us.
Second. Third time I sell it away at $1,885,000. It goes. Sold, congratulations, well bid, well bought. Well done, young Robert.
Fantastic.
Okay, and ladies and gentlemen, again, I'm taking you back in time to lot number 3, where I was working alongside Beck. It is number 242A Forest Hill Road in Forest Hill. We've had a slight improvement in our offer to $1,150,000. Jason confirms the bid at $1,150,000. I've had confirmation that at $1,150,000 we sell the property on the market, ladies and gentlemen, for what a bit of an offer. I count it down, I call it away 3 times again. First, second, third time the call at $1,150,000. I sell it. It goes. It goes. So congratulations, sir. Well bid. Well bought. Okay, we're going to mute things again. I'll give you a wee break from me, and we'll be back with an update from Sam, and also we'll move on very soon to lot number 5. Okay, so we're just checking that we've got our bidders for lot number 5 online. Peter Jones, he's been in line, getting to know all of you ladies and gentlemen on your journey to ownership in relation to number 77A, Onitanga Road in Chatsworth. This is a stunning street. We include stunning views, ladies and gentlemen. It is a subdivision. We're still waiting for that title to come through, but I understand it's well and truly in order. I just need to make you sure that there was a slight discrepancy on some of the documentation in circulation were referred to lot number 1 and lot number 2 in the legal description. Just to be absolutely clear, we are selling lot number 1. It is the biggest side of the two. Approximately 1,118 square metres of land is what you are going to be handing over to your architect for him to design something pretty stunning. And it's a really neat location where overcapitalisation is virtually impossible. Peter was telling me you can forge your own wee walkway down to Kendall's Bay, where if you see 2 people, it's overcrowded. Settlement date is set at 30 days from auction date or 5 working days after the issue of title, whichever is the latter. So unless you've arranged a different date, 30 days or 5 working days after issue of that new title. And of course you've got sunset clauses in that additional terms of sale if for whatever reason that title doesn't come through, just offering you a whole lot of extra protection. I take those further terms of sale being read, understood, and you accept and bid on that express basis. So again, ladies and gentlemen, you see the stunning views of the Waitemata Harbour before there. This is one of those properties very hard to put a value on. We give you that significant task right now, but certainly when I look at my selling instructions, you are going to be pretty pleased you called in and engaged this evening. Buyers, where do you see value? Somebody like to start with an opening bid or offer? Not appropriate time to do that, is it? A little bit of hay fever. Somebody like to start me away, I don't know, at $500,000 there. We're talking about over 1,100 square metres of land, views included. While everyone's considering, I'm just going to grab a quick glass of water. This is live television. Anyway, waiting for an offer. $500,000. All right, well, I'll start on behalf of the seller at $500,000. That is a vendor bid at $500,000. Can't sell at $500,000 in this location, this much land. I'm sorry. Do we go to 6?
Yeah. So he's done 500,000. 20 on top or 25 on top?
First,
Okay.
everyone's waiting.
Okay, everyone's waiting. No,
Right.
I don't. No, I don't.
Vendor bid at $600,000 then. I'm taking you a little closer to the end. At $600,000, that is the seller bid, and whilst I charge by the hour, I'm assuming you've got better things to do with your evening. At $600,000 on behalf of the seller, happy to take a wee 50 at $650 and put you back in front, or put you in front. First, second, third time the call.
Sorry,
All right.
speak a bit louder. It is at the moment. So the next bid will be a live bid, and that will be yours, and you have the opportunity to own the.
Jackie, tell your clients I'm placing one more vendor bid at $650,000. If they're prepared to give me something in excess of that, I'll take it to our sellers for their consideration. Otherwise, we pass in the property. And clearly we've got a whole lot of people watching and waiting. I'm not sure what auction afterlife looks like.
You don't want to.
Doesn't look like fun. That is 650. If you don't bid, I can't sell it to you. It's that simple. First, second,
You're not interested? Okay.
third, final call. Okay, well, we appreciate your attendance, your attention. That's really all I can thank you for. If you are, ladies and gentlemen, further interested in the property, or indeed its little sister, right beside, slightly smaller plot, you need to see Peter really quickly. It would appear there's a whole lot of people with conditional interest that would do a dialing in just to see what happens. So we set that property aside. Peter Jones is your local real estate agent that you need to contact really quickly if you want more information about 77A Onitanga Road in Chatswood. Again, we mute the room and we just set up for our next offering. That'll be up in just a few moments' time, or perhaps Sam's going to give us an update in a moment's time as well. We'll mute it first, then we'll come back with Sam.
Now,
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I was wrong again. Sam's not quite ready, but I understand he's coming back with some very exciting news. So just hold fast if you've got your eyes on lot number 4. I'm going to take you through lot number 6 alongside Mr. Travis Smythe, and we're working in talking about number 26 Mariposa Crescent. In Birkenhead Point. This is a wonderful, wonderful community that we give you an opportunity to be a part of. I've never met anyone that lives in Birkenhead Point that I did not like. If I did, well, they were only visiting. So I want you to take huge confidence in this particular location. The property, as I said, commonly referred to as number 26 Mariposa Crescent. It is more formally described as being an estate in freehold. 569 square metres of land, and we've got that lovely north-northwest orientation. That's going to allow you to enjoy lots and lots of afternoon sun, so we get a bit of extra vitamin D into your life, and that will just make you feel better about life. Settlement date is the 28th of September 2020, unless you've arranged something different with Travis, and I understand some of you have done so. You're most welcome to bid based on those pre-arranged settlement dates. In terms of the chattels, they are as per the documentation in circulation. I understand Travis had some quite significant negotiations with the young ladies of the house, young Maya and Elliot, but he's managed to talk them into leaving that windy house at the rear of the property. So if you've got young children, particularly girls, that's another added bonus. 2 houses today for the price of 1. Ladies and gentlemen, of course it is a traditional villa. This is exactly what you should be buying when you come to Birkenhead Point. We offer that wonderful fusion of old world, new world coming together. And I always think whoever built villas, they had to be some of the most optimistic and most artistic people in life. Optimistic because they clearly thought they were going to live longer than everyone else. These things were built to last. Artistic because they are pieces of art. They are beautiful. And again, ladies and gentlemen, we've got that pressed seal ceilings, all of the keen ingredients that this style of home offers to you. So if you've seen it, if you've loved it, if you want to be the new owner of the property, well, we give you that opportunity right now. What are you prepared to pay? Who's prepared to pay the most? Those are the questions I require you to answer for me right now. Bidding?
Yep, 1.5.
1.5 straight away, starting bid at $1.5 million. That's a nice play. 2 in the race. Do we go to 1.550? or more. 1,550 now, bid against you, Jackie, at 1,550,000 and straight to 1.6. 1.6. It's too easy at $1.6 million now. $1.6 million, 6.5 it is. They come back now. 1.65 is 1.7 your next play or more at 1.7 with confidence at $1.7 million, and it's only money. What else? 7.5 it is now. 1,750,000. 1.8 would be great, not just because it rhymes, at 1,700,000.
1775.
1,775. I extend the same courtesy, Travis, to your buyers and take 25s to move me forward happily and all day long. I'll tell you, $1.8 million, and Jackie, you can't blame them. You started the 25s. Happy I go to 1,825 on your behalf or more at $1.8 million.
182.
1,820 at 1,820. Maybe 185 is the play, Trav.
Get ready, guys.
1840.
1,840, they follow suit again at $1,840,000 there. Stay big if they're following you. Go to 60 now at $1,840,000 for the first, second, third time calling it away at $1,840,000 and 50 it is now. 1,850,000 and it's too good to lose for 10, I would have thought. Stunning property in this yeah, that's 60, isn't it? Yeah, 1,860. $1,860,000. Momentarily lost my thought. 1,860,000. Bidders against you again, Jackie. 870. That seems logical to me.
1865.
1,865. At 1,865,000, they go back to the front. Now this is the time to stay strong and put your 10 on top and go to 75.
187.
1,870. Just like at home, I make a suggestion, nobody listens to me, but I take your 5 and say it's good to have you back. At 1,870,000, Jackie, they were slowing down. Make sure you don't make the same mistake and go back strongly with confidence and calmly. At $1,870,000, first time. And you're in second place. Not a great space to be, but I know you know what to do to get back in front. You started things. Second time. Third time calling it away. $1,870,000 there. While you stall, I put in a vendor bid at 1,875 now. 1,875, and do you go to 1,880? I'm looking now. Or again, you, Travis, now. Vendor bid at 1,875. Chasing down 5 more. Do you go there first or here? First time at 1,875,000. Second time. Third time the call now at 1,875,000. Trav, if they can put 5 on top at 880, I'll take it to the owners to consider. Or Jackie, same invitation to your clients. It's very, very close. I stopped talking just to give everyone an opportunity to confirm what they'd like to do, their instructions. At 1,875,000, I hold the bid for the vendor. $1,880,000. It's a live bidder, but it was a slow one at $1,880,000 there. At 1,880, I'm just going to pause, have a quick conversation with my sellers. And Sam, perhaps you can take us through your offering lot number 4, I believe it was. So $1,880,000. I'll be back with you in just a moment's time. Jackie, you sure? You sure? All right, we have a quick chat. One moment, please.
So just wait.
Thank you for your patience. While Andrew has another quick little break, we give him that. I take your attention back to, yes, lot number 4. It was 75/17 Georgia Terrace in Albany. Now, conversations have gone on with our top bidder. We have had an increase to our top bid. I can announce that it's $680,000 and it's $680,000. I am delighted to announce we are on the market. We sell at $680,000. So if you have been waiting for the last moment has indeed arrived. I'll take a bid on top of that $680,000. Even a single might be the best thousand we ever spent to $681 or at $680. I call it 3 times. It will be sold at that level. I wish you the best of luck. At $680,000 for the first time I call at $680 the money. Twice, hammer to fall at $680,000. Third and final time at $680. It goes. If I see no better bid or offer, going, silent and finished, done, and at $680 it is sold. Well bid, well bought. Thank you for that. We will pause the auction once again. Well, Andrew will be back shortly with an update. Thank you.
All right, look, ladies and gentlemen, we go to lot number 6 just for a very quick update. I paused the bidding at $1,880,000. We've had no increase in our bidding, but our owners have said, Andrew, at $1,880,000. Property is on the market. We sell, and certainly, ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like to get into this tightly held precinct, now is the time to push a little harder. They say bidding's a bit like boxing, first with the head and then with the heart. Not that I've ever boxed, I just heard that somewhere. At $1,880,000. We sell the property on the market. If you've got one, I give you an opportunity to potentially win it with only one. Take a deep breath, smile and bid. First time I call it away at $1,880,000. There's nothing else to buy around these parts. Second time. Jackie, I'm selling it. Third final call then at $1,880,000. You sure? It goes. Sold, congratulations, well bid, well bought to the both of you. Okay, again, we're just going to mute the room as we bring in our next bidders for lot number 7. So again, I'll be back with you in just a moment's time. Well, I get really excited about every property, but this one is really excitable, ladies and gentlemen. Something special. I work alongside Wendy Brown from our Takapuna office, and I know that she's been kept very, very busy with your inquiry in relation to this offering at number 2, Aotearoa Terrace in the seaside suburb of Murray's Bay. Yes, we include all the beaches, all of the amazing cafes just up and down the road at no extra cost whatsoever. Again, the property, well, it's more formally described as being an estate in freehold, and we're talking about some 1,186 square metres of land, so you're over the old Kiwi quarter acre site. I don't get to say that amount of land that often in these parts, so it is truly special if you're here with family looking to give them the good old life where they've got place and space for them to run, play, jump and all that sort of stuff. On the theme of family, we include all of those spectacular schools into this location. Rangitoto, of course, they've got that IB syllabus, so if you're looking to produce intelligent children, it's another reason to be buying in this strategic location. Now, settlement date, the date your life gets a bit better, is the 23rd of October 2020, unless you've arranged something different with our sellers prior to the auction commencing and starting. I think you'll all agree it's a really handsome home, fabulous site. Again, if you like entertaining, that indoor-outdoor flow to that entertaining area is going to work really, really well for you. If you find the beaches just down the road a little bit too far, we've got that wonderful pool, like having your own, or like being at your own resort. And of course, I'm told that the CCC for that has just come through, so you are good to go, good to bid. That is exciting. So, ladies and gentlemen, good luck to you all. We just need to find out whose name we put next on the title. What are you prepared to pay? Who's prepared to pay the most? Really simply, that simple, as I invite somebody to start me away with an opening bid or offer. Statistically, you've got a better chance of winning if you start. I've got all my buyers in the room. We've got everyone. We've got everyone. Good. Marshall, do you want to start? What are we saying? 1.6?
1.6.
We're working together. We are going to get on well tonight. $1.6 million, good starting play at $1,600,000 there. 165, I'm happy to work in 50s. Keep the math nice and simple for me at $1.6 million. First time. Second time. Third time to call now, 1.6. Everyone's watching, waiting, then 1.65 for the seller. Jackie, I appreciate you started. That did a really nice job, but I'm sorry I can't sell it at 165. I go to 165 for the seller now. Still taking 50s at 1.7 for all of this. Seems pretty fair and reasonable to me. I would have thought your money, you tell me how to spend it tonight. First time calling it away at 16.50 for the vendor.
Yes.
Second,
1.7.
1.7. 1.7. Happy to work with my one friend, it would seem, tonight at $1.7 million as everyone sits and waits. If you want the owners to be realistic, play your role as the market, show them market value. My advice to you. At $1.7 million there, who takes me to 1,750? First now at 1.7 with you, Jackie. Second time. Third time calling it away at 1.7 and 7.5. We've got a new face in the race at $1,750,000 there. Whilst I can't see the face, I reckon it's a good looking one, as is yours, Jackie. It's you have your 1.8 at $1.8 million. Chris, one bid seldom buys. You know that, I know that. Just make sure your clients know it as well. And 1850 would be the next play at $1,850,000. I reckon it makes a whole lot of sense. Big piece of land. Beautiful property in one of the best locations in the world at $1.8 million for the first time, second time, third time calling it away. Marshall, any instructions at 185? Didn't we agree to do that conjunction on the basis they started the bidding?
Yeah, 1.85.
185, good. 1.85. 1.85, Marshall working along some of our friends at Buffett and Thompson. We all get along so well under these situations. At $1,850,000, 3 in the race.
1.87.
1,870, gives me 20 now at $1,870,000 there. Marshall, we taking me straight to 1.9? Or do you put 20 on top at 1890? Happy to give you a couple of options. First time at 1870 the bid now. Second time. Third time the call now at $1,870,000. Everyone waiting?
Yeah, 1.9.
Good.
There's a bit of delay.
Oh, there's a bit of a delay. Okay, a bit of a delay at $1.9 million. I do apologise for the delay. At $1.9 million there, but they've got through the delay, elevated them to the front at $1.9 million. The bid's now against you, Jackie, against your clients as well, Chris. At $1.9 million.
Another 10.
And 10 more at $1,910,000. Quality real estate, quality location. At $1,910,000, they appear to be slowing. First time,
1.92.
192. 192, we stick in the teens. And again, you can't blame them, Jackie. You started the teens at $1,920,000 here. On my right hand side. First time. Second. Third time the call now, $1,920,000.
Yep. And 30.
30 it is. And 30, just the 10 or 30 on top. I know what you're telling me to do. 1930. Again, I slow down and factor in the delay, Marshall, at $1,930,000.
Yeah, another 10.
940, and if they bid again, you tell them because of the delay to go straight back at 1,940,000, but they hold the keys or they're closest to them at the moment now at 1940. Is it 195, Jackie?
Another 10.
At 195 it is, taking the recommendation at 1,950,000 and 10 more at 1,960. Now we're going 1,960, 10 more to take me to 70.
Such a great house.
It's a great house at 1,960. And if you miss out on this, you're going to struggle to find anything offering the same of the same sort of caliber at 1960.
10.
970, 1,970, they know it.
Yeah, 1.98.
198, $1,980,000 there. Do you just say $2 million? Because psychologically, doesn't it sound better, more powerful? But I'm happy to chip away at $1,980,000 there. I'll take your 10, but I reckon do you get to the 2 first as a play, a signal, a show of strength at $1,980,000.
Okay, 2 million.
First time.
Yes. 2.
$2 million, I'm assuming. At $2 million there, I take the bigger. At $2 million now. At $2 million there, Marshall, I can see that won't scare you, phase you in the slightest. We put 10 on top. You know the value, I do as too. Happy to keep working with you, love to keep working with you. And I reckon, ladies and gentlemen, when you look at the photos,
50,000 on top.
50, 50, at $2,050,000. That's a really nice bid at this stage of the game. Good strategy at $2,050,000. And now you just pop your wee 10 on top without a second thought. Calmly as you please. Don't get phased by the big offer. At $2,050,000 on my right hand side. First time.
So it's going to 2 million 50 we're up. So 2 million 60 shall we go?
Second time.
Another 5.
55 at $2,055,000. I'm not sure what you're going to say next, Marsh. At $2,055,000, you put another 50 on top and take me to 2,105.
Okay, another 5.
5 now. They shorten this drive at 60. $2,060,000. Wendy, you've got some instructions for me, have you, please?
60.
On the market, $2,060,000, selling it away at $2,060,000 the bid now. You know, I'll take 5s, 10s, and 50s, of course. At $2,060,000, we sell it away for one of a bit of an offer. First time now.
I need your instructions, guys.
Don't miss it for 5. Come on, push a bit harder. At $2,060,000.
Another 10.
Another 10 at $2,070,000. At $2,070,000.
Another 10.
$2,080,000. Good. At $2,080,000 now. At 2,080. Do we get to that psychological barrier again first? They did it last time. 2.1 would be the play there at 2,080. Probably just land value we're talking about here. 2,080,000. I'll take the 5. I'm in a good mood tonight. Charging by the hour, trying to drag it on as long as I possibly can at 2,080,000
Another 5.
and 85. I happily give you the same time, Marshall, although I can see you don't need it.
Another 5.
5 at 90 at 2,090. 2,090,000. 2.1's got a nice ring to it. I just have a feeling that maybe that's the knockout blow, but I take the 5 if that's more to your liking. And Chris, I haven't forgotten about you, although Robin slightly impeded my view, at 2,090,000 for the first time.
What do you want to do next? Another 10.
Second time. Can't do open homes, so we have to do those buy
Five.
appointments. Yeah, 95. They take more time at 2,095,000. 5 more at 2.1. At $2.1 million. I thought they were going to stop, but because it's so good, they didn't. Do you give me?
2.1.
Yeah, I've got you, but at 2.1. Yep, 2.1. $2.1 million there. Just tell them to take a deep breath, smile, calmly bid. All of those interesting articles about interest rates and what they're going to do and seemingly keep going down. But at $2.1 million, it is on the market. I'm selling the property somewhere. You tell me where. I call it away 3 simple times at $2.1 million for the first time. $2.1 million for the second time.
You sure?
Third and final call at $2.1 million. Don't want you waking up tomorrow saying, why didn't that? What's the bid? 2,000. Is that?
Yeah, 2.
2,102 or 2.2? 2,102. All right, they're back at 2,102,000. They stole your 2,000, Jackie, at 2,102,000. Marshall, your turn.
Yeah, 105.
$2,105,000. 2 more would take me to 7 if you stick with the strategy, Chris. At 2,105. Gosh, this is good. Not sure what you're buying if you miss out on this one at 105, I beg your pardon. Don't want to lose that 3. I sell it away, first time. Second time. You're also very, very close. 3 all pretty much at the same value. Third final call at $2,105,000. I sell it. You wake up tomorrow morning. I don't want you saying, why didn't they push us a little harder? We've gone back to the market. There's nothing else like this. At 2,105,000. Chris, are you out? Need confirmation you're out? It's been called 3 times. I'm selling it away. You're out? Jackie, are we done? Have I had your best?
Are you sure, Cece?
At $2,105,000, I sell it. It is going. So congratulations, Marshall. If you can just pass on our thanks, gratitude to your clients there. I'm going to take a wee breather. Shane Cortez is next after another slight break. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your patience. So change your voice, change your height, really. I'm the tallest of the three auctioneers, obviously, tonight. I haven't got my pedestal. But anyway, I'm very, very happy to be here on behalf of Susan Kinghorn and Anne Emerson, who've been our marketing emissaries on this wonderful property, a property that we formally described as being a stratum and freehold. The lot number, the unit number, the accessory unit number, and the deposited plan are all detailed on that unique identifier, volume 36 alpha, folio 1033. That's with the North Auckland Land Registry. Of course, more commonly, we refer it to 1/36 Acacia Road in that much sought after Northern Beach suburb of Torbay. Chattels remain as per day one of our campaign. Settlement date has been put down, non-COVID clause withstanding, of Wednesday the 9th of September of this year. I wish you all the best in your bidding endeavours today. It's a wonderful opportunity for you either to enter the market or add, of course, to your property portfolio. It's that front townhouse. It's one of two. And you will know, and you would have been told over, that even though it's a stratum and freehold, you take care of your own insurance on this particular property. If you've seen Acacia Road before, you'll know that it's a very arbour-friendly street. It's got everything going for it. It's a family-friendly area. Torbay Primary School just down the road. Long Bay College is going from strength to strength to strength. They have renovated it inside. There's still a little bit of room for you to add your own touch. There's a wonderful sense of community in that area there with that closeness of the school and the street. And I know that my owner has told me that the neighbour in the adjoining townhouse has been absolutely fantastic, and they've enjoyed many a drink and many a barbecue together. If you are looking to come to the market for the first time and own your first home, well, this is carrying them all on its shoulders. Or if you are indeed a landlord, notwithstanding all of those healthy home conditions that we've been put upon us at the moment, well, then I can suggest that you'd be putting somewhere in the vicinity of $30,000 a year into your annual travel fund when we can indeed travel again. Folks, I wish you all the very, very best in your bidding endeavours. They say a lot of good things come out in 1970. This property, just one of them. Opening bidder offer, where do we begin?
$770.
At $770,000 at the back of the room with Jason. A good opening bid. We'll move in tens at that point. Do I have 10 for competition? But it's $770,000 front and centre with Jason. Do we have 10 more? We climb in tens or more. Don't let me hold you back. That's $770,000. First time the opportunity, then at $770,000.
775.
Okay, 775 will do it your way. There you go, Jason. Go straight to 780 now. Or perhaps 785. He puts 10 on top at 785. Still taking your 10s, Anne. Happy to take 10s. Take me to 790.
Take 10.
At 785. On the phone with Jason.
5.
Do we go another 5?
No, not yet.
Okay. Helen? At 785. First time at 785. Second. Third and final at 785.
Yep. 1?
At just 1,000.
No, not yet.
All right, 786. Just to get some competition, Jason. There it is. 790. At 790, puts 4 on top, bidding well at $790,000. How do we go, Andy? We take me straight to 800, but it's 790,000. Happy to take another one, Helen.
Do you want to take it to 8?
1,000?
Okay, 791. Same off for you, Jace.
85.
No, it's 791. 795.
95.
It's 795. That opens the door. That opens the door for 800.
Right, go to 800.
At 795. 3 bidders in the race at the moment. At 1,000 more. At 796. 800 it is.
You're what?
At 800, 801, I'm picking our strategy here. Helen, do we hear there?
Right.
At $800,000. First time then at 800. Second,
1,000?
801. Jason, I'm going to go 805, is that right?
1.
At 801. Once at 801.
Richard, you still there?
Twice.
Yep.
Third and final at 801.
All right.
Folks, if I see no better bid or offer, I'm going to refer that through to my owner.
What you need to do is you need to be the highest bidder.
At 801.
Because otherwise it
At 805.
will go back and solve it.
At 805. First time at 805. Second. Third and final call at 805. 806. Strengthen at 806. 807. 810. At 807. Once. At 807. Twice. Third and final at 807. No better off than that. I'm going to refer
10.
at 810. At 810. At 810. No better offer, Jason. It is your property on the market and selling at that level. At 810, Helen. Selling at 810. At 811. Stay strong with me here, Jason. 811. Against you. At 811. All the beaches. 812. There you go, Helen. We're in singles now at $812,000. Heart of Torbay. 812. And are we in or out? 812. Once at 812. 13. 15. Against you, Helen, at 815. On the market, selling. $30,000 a year in rental income. Once at 815. Twice. Last time the opportunity at 816. We go straight to 20. 816. Suggestion would be 820. Took them a long time to get to 816. 17. The numerical palindrome at 818. Helen, if we get there.
18.
18, you get there first. Good. Strengthens us a bit at 818. First time at 818. Second time's the money at 818. Third and final. 819. 20 it is. 820 with you, Jason. 820,000. Great buying in Torbay. Geez, you penciled your name on that title. 36 Acacia Road. First time then at 820.
It's not your boat, it's the other boat.
Second.
500.
Okay. $500, Jason. There you go. At 820 and a half. Just a big rubber and rub that out.
21.
21. We're in 500s now. Helen, we can go another 4 on those. Once at 821 then. Twice at 821. Hammer up at 821. We sell.
1,000.
822. Good. Strong. Took a while, Jace. Go 825. Well, you could go there first, even though you hold the bid at 822. Same timings. Respect for you, Helen. First time at 822. Second time, the money at 822. Third, final call at 822.
Discussing strategy.
It sells. It sells.
25.
Okay, 825. Good bid.
$1,000.
Okay, 826. Gives the boys a welcome break out the back when we just go up in singles there, doesn't it, Sammy? At 8.26 with you, Helen. First time at 8.26. Second at 8.26. Third and final.
250.
Why not? No one else has taken that bid today. I'm going to do it. At 8.26 and a quarter. Well done. 826,250, Helen. There you go. Give me to 8.27. He's in 250s now. Do we have one more crack?
827.
8.27. There we go. $750. You tripled your bid, Jason. Show strong. Once at 8.27. Twice. We'll tell him I very much appreciate it if it is his best. I'll give him 3 chances. 3 and 2 and 1. Sells. Sold. Well bid. Well bought. Well done, Helen. Congratulations to our owners. I think I'm going to pass you back to Andrew at this point. Well done.
All right, good evening again, ladies and gentlemen, to our viewers, our buyers, our sellers at home. We have just 2 offerings remaining in this evening's catalogue. So we draw your attention to offering number 9. I work alongside Mr. Roy Tong in relation to number 293 Postman Road in Dairy Flat. It is an estate in freehold. We're talking about some 4.0671 hectares. That is a whole lot of land. We can see it on the screen and behind there. As a kid at school, I quite like shapes. I like triangles, I like circles, but when buying real estate, you do not want to be buying triangles and circles. You want to be buying rectangular land, and of course when it's nice flat rectangular land, it makes things a whole lot simpler moving forward. I say moving forward because of course it is future urban zoned, and of course, ladies and gentlemen, in the future this area is going to absolutely come to light life and a whole lot more colour. So it's a strategic opportunity that we give you, land banking for the future. One of those properties that you do with it what my wife says I do really, really well, absolutely nothing. You just hold on to it and let it look after you, let it appreciate, and then when that zoning change comes in, you realise all of the upsides. Settlement date, ladies and gentlemen, is 90 days from today's auction date. So that gives you a whole lot of time to get things sorted. And also I note on the contract that our vendor is not registered for GST, and we sell the property inclusive of GST, so potentially some tax upsides if you are looking at this acquisition from a commercial perspective. And of course you need to bid based on your own advice from your accountants, lawyers, etc. So ladies and gentlemen, good luck to you all. With all that being said and done, in Dairy Flat, what are you prepared to pay for the strategic opportunity? I put that question to you right now. Somebody like to start me out with an opening bid or offer? We've got 2 interested parties on the phone in the room. Just now, ladies and gentlemen, need that interest to translate into money. I love the way nobody wants to start at our auctions. Incredibly hard to finish if you don't start.
No? Too low?
$2 million. Would somebody like to start strategically at $2 million?
Auction is calling for 2. See, my bit was better.
Or you can go bigger.
Did you want to have a punt at that one? What would you do then?
All right, well, I'll get things started on behalf of the seller with the vendor at $2 million there. Again, good to be working with people that know what they're doing. But waiting, never been a great strategy. Got to get involved. Anyone want to get in, ladies and gentlemen? $2 million in. I start off on behalf of my seller and look for a $250,000 increment increase from there. Looking for $250,000 to go now. At $2 million then for the first, second, third time calling it away. Do I bid? You bid. What are we going to do? Everyone's still waiting. Again, then I keep things rolling along at $225,000 now. At $2,250,000 vendor bid. Not selling as you'd expect at that particular number. And 2.5 seems a logical, sensible play. But I just need your instructions. And I am reminded that I've got that wee delay back at home.
Everyone's doing what you're doing and deciding they don't want to go, but they've been up until the last go. So if you want to go straight to last, that's cool too.
All right, I go to 2.5. $2.5 million there. Do you give me one on top at 2.6 to get your nose in front and get you into the race? At $2.5 million,
Have a chat with the vendor at that point.
it's a seller bid.
Do you want that stage?
First time. Second time. Third time, call it away. My instructions nice and clear. I'm going to place one more bid for my seller. In the interest of protecting property values and giving you a little bit more of an idea where you need to be, at $3 million, we'll break the barrier. $3 million, I place no more bids for my seller and set the property aside for want of a better offer if I see no improvement on that particular number. At $3 million, owners tell me they're happy to stay the owners. If now, ladies and gentlemen, you'd like to bid for the first right to see the reserve price and know what my owner would pay to you in isolation without me talking to anyone else, I give you that one chance now. At $3 million there, put something on top. Give me $50,000 on top for that first right to treat exclusively with our owners. Otherwise, at 3, first, second, third final call. All right, Roy, it looks like everyone's been completely upfront, honest, truthful with you then when they said their interest potentially after auction, not at auction. We do love it when you surprise us, prove us wrong, but it looks like not the case here today. We open the property up to those parties not in an unconditional position to participate. There'll be a few happy ones, I'm sure, there. And if you're seeing the property on screen for the first time, agents at home, if you've got interest, clients in this particular property, you need to refer yourself or refer them to Roy really quickly, and he'll help you with what you need to do to get your name next on the title. So we take one more pause. Again, we're just going to change the room around and get set up for our final offering, lot number 10. Back with you in just a short moment. Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for waiting with us. Offering lot number 10 there. I work alongside our owner's lead agent, Helen Shaw, anchoring today's session with our final offering. So good luck, ladies and gentlemen. We have nothing after this one to sell to you tonight anyway. But certainly, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Shane, Sam and myself, we've loved working with you this evening. I understand, 7 out of 9 sold, completed thus far. So let's see if we can end with a finale. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring to your attention the property which we commonly refer to as number 2/13 Delamere Crescent Court, should I say, in Sunnynook. It is more formally described as being a 1/2 share of 987 square metres of land. Settlement date is on the 6th of November 2020 out to the 21st of November 2020. So we've got a window of flexibility there. You need to choose a working day in that particular period, but any of those from the 6th to the 21st of November, owners will fit in with you. Recently renovated, ladies and gentlemen, lots of the hard work done for you to walk in, live, love and enjoy. You've got to admire the modern cladding and construction of the property, weatherboard, block, ladies and gentlemen. So again, that's going to assert you some confidence moving forward. Good sized bedrooms and plenty of them, 4 I counted. And of course, the big aspect surrounding this property is its positioning and centrally located on the North Shore. You're in both double Westlake boys and girls zone, also Rangitoto. So from a schooling perspective, gosh, you've got some wonderful choices there for your children. Again, I've said it before, if you don't have children, just understand that those schooling institutions will continue to protect the underlying value of the asset. Lovely, beautifully presented. You see the kitchen, the modern interior there. Again, this looks really comfortable. When I look at my selling instructions, wow. What an opportunity. Buyers, who grabs that opportunity? $900,000. Sometimes when I overtalk, people just want to get going. At $900,000, Helen? $1 million. That's the response.
25 on top.
At $1,025,000. I'll just do as I'm told, add them up, call them out. At $1,025,000 and this $1,050,000. 75. At $1,075,000, 1.1 seems logical. 1.1, okay. I got it right. 1,125. 1,125, is it 115? 1,135.
10.
1,145. At 1,145,000. 55. We stay in the tens.
65.
65. 1,175. At $1,175,000 at the rear.
Are you sure?
At 1,175 for the first time. Second time.
Are you sure?
Third time calling it away is at 5 at 118. At $1,180,000.
180.
Right. 85 at 1,185,000.
Yep.
119 at $1,190,000.
Really appreciate your bidding. Thank you. Thank you.
At $1,190,000. Helen, I sell the property on the market at $1,190,000 for what have they bid at her offer? 95, good to have you back. 1.2. 1.2, they get to that psychological barrier first at 1.2, and I'm selling the property somewhere. You tell me where. At $1.2 million winning bid. At the rear of the 2,500 at 1,202,500 the bid now.
Yep.
Another 2.5.
Yep.
Yeah, at 205 the bid there. At $1,205,000. We do another 2.5 at 7.5 we go. At 205 I have. And I sell. First time now at 1,205,000.
2,500.
Yeah, 1,207.5. And 10, yes, 10 it is now. At $1,210,000. Take confidence from the fact somebody else likes it as well. At $1,210,000, but you're in second place, not a great space to be. Do I put you back in front? Another 2.5 to go. How do you value it? To $500? 10 and $500 we've got now. At 1,210, and what's the bid? Another 500 at 11 now. 1,211 the bid there. You don't miss it for $500. It's good real estate. At 1,211,000, the $500 you were going to spend next on your online shopping experience, don't spend it with me now. What kind of is an online?
500
It's 1,211 and a half.
and another 500.
At 1,212. 12. What's the bid? They got it first. 1,212.
What did she bid?
She bid me 500, then another 500 on top of herself.
She bid 1,000.
Yeah, 1,000.
1,000?
Yeah, it was 1,000. Strategy, love it.
Yeah, 1,000.
So you're 13 as well. 1, 2, 13 we've got over here on the left-hand side against the right. Your left, my right. 1, 2, 13 and I sell it away. Are we done? First time now, 1,213,000. Second time. We're done? And you know I'll take $500. Third final caller, 1,213,000. You're out. Appreciate you bidding today. I sell it. It goes at 1,213. I sell it. Going. So congratulations, 1,213,000 buys. Congratulations, commiserations. Well bought, well fought. We appreciate your efforts. Ladies and gentlemen, that does conclude our session. So 8 out of 10 selling this evening. Congratulations to all of our purchasers and indeed all of our sellers. To those who that didn't quite get there, we'll keep working really hard to get you over the line. But ladies and gentlemen, from Shane, Sam and our auction team, thank you. Good evening. See you next week. Same time, same place. Till then, good evening. Thank you.